Hello and welcome. Today we're going to give you 5 tips for short riders using the Scrambler. Wow, on a beautiful day, Tambourine Mountain. If you don't know where Tambourine Mountain is, that's in Australia between Brisbane and the Gold Coast to the hinterland. It's a beautiful spot, lots of tourists, quite rural. Best of all, lots of twisty roads, mountains and hills. So it makes it really popular for riders on a weekend. You want to get out and have a ride. Some fantastic coffee shops and bakeries, tourist spots. And so if you're ever out this way, give me a shout, me Tron, and I'd love to go for a ride with you. So yeah, we're going to look at 4 or 5 things, maybe 5. So number 1 is the height of the bike. I'm 5'5", 5'6" on a good day. It's about 163 centimeters, and the height of this bike is perfect. I think the seat height is 760 millimeters, and it's the perfect height. I can touch my feet on the ground. It makes it extremely comfortable, and it means that I've got good balance on this. It means, like I say, I can touch the ground. I'm very comfortable. So if you are a short rider, you're considering the Scrambler. It works well for short, medium and tall people. The rider position is really comfortable. My knees are bent, my arms are relaxed, and it's just a great riding position. And again, you feel in control. Something that other riders have mentioned is the weight of the bike. The wet weight, is 23 kilos. Now, because the bike is sort of, for gravity is low on this, it doesn't feel very heavy. So you don't necessarily feel the weight because it's quite centered on the bike. I mean, yeah, if you drop it, you're gonna have to pick it up and use the sort of adventure ride style of picking a bike up. But look, my last bike was catching up. It was about 173 kilos, and because the weight was sort of more top heavy on that, it felt heavier. So look, the weight I don't think is a problem. Tip number 2 for short riders: the usability. It is very usable because of the height, because it's a Scrambler. Put some nice wheels on it. You could go on gravel roads, off-road to a certain degree. I mean, it's not an adventure bike, but you have got that sort of dual firmness where you can do some nice gravel tracks, back roads, as well as motorway. So it's good for your weekend riding, it's good for commuting. I've commuted up this a couple of times. I've gone back and forward. Great curvy roads today. So yeah, very usable. Tip number 3. The power of the bike. This is the 900cc. That power gives you a lot of control. It's got a lot of low bottom end power, and it makes you feel safe and comfortable. It's great. Tip number 3 is the bike is bloody brilliant. It's just such a dream to ride. It's so comfortable, so torquey. It's throaty and gravelly, and as a short rider, it gives me confidence. It makes me confident to ride. It puts a smile on my face. And look, a lot of people stop and talk to you with this bike. It's something that people kind of start conversations around, you know. I often stop and people talk to me around the bike. It's a good conversation starter, so I get to talk to people, meet people as well. Tip number 5 for short or tall riders is your mental health. This bike is so good for me. It improves my mental health. I can go ride it and I come back every time with a smile on my face. It changes my mood, cleans my head out, and just it takes me away from all the day-to-day drudgery of things in life. All those things that you have to deal with. When I get on this bike, it clears my head, it clears my mind, gives me a sense of freedom. It just makes me smile. And I love it. I love this bike. I've had a fair few bikes in the past. You know, I've got Suzuki's, Yamahas, KTM's, Kawasaki's, of various sizes and shapes. And this is the first Triumph I've had. Well, my dad had a Triumph when I was very young. But I've never owned a Triumph. I gotta say, the quality, the fit, the detail that comes from the ride, I'd suggest to anyone to go out and have a ride of one of these. Go down to your local dealer and try it out, because it is just an absolute beast and a pleasure to ride. Yeah, it's not the fastest bike, but I'm not into fast bikes. I don't really want a big, massive, fast cruiser. I want a bike that's comfortable for me, that makes me smile. And that's the most important thing. It's going to be a bike that is going to make you smile, make you happy to ride, and make you want to get on the bike. If you don't want to get on the bike, you're just wasting your money. So, look, get out there and give it a go. And try it out, you know. It's a lovely, lovely bike. There's many of them on the market. You can pick up used ones. They're not mega cheap, but look, for value for money, you are spending a lot of money, but they are a really quality, well-built bike. And let me tell you, you're going to have fun. It's going to make you smile. And if you look after it, it's going to last you a very long time. So guys, that's 4 or 5 tips for you for short riders. I hope that's helped. And I'll see you in the next one.